this video, we will be doing one sample Z test using Minitab 18. So here is my Minitab 18, and in column C1 I have volume of 100 bottles of perfume, and these volumes are 151.391, 153.566 and so on. So if you look up to the end of this, there are 100 readings here. And let me put the title of this as volume. These volumes are coming from a machine which was producing perfumes with volume of 150 cc and the standard deviation of 2 cc. And here we want to check if the mean volume has changed from 150 cc or not. So null hypothesis here is that mu is equal to 150 cc, and the alternate hypothesis is that mu is not equal to 150 cc. And we are doing this test with 95% confidence level. So how do we do this test? So for that, first I will click on stat, and in stat I will go for basic statistics, and in basic statistics I have one item which is one sample Z test. So let me pick this. So here in one sample Z test, you will see that I have two options. One is summarized data, one is one or more sample each in a column. So in this particular example, I have all my information in one column which is C1, so I select this one. And if I click here in this box, I get options where the data is. So my data is in volume C1, so I double click that. Now this is asking for the known standard deviation. In this particular example, we know that the machine was producing with a standard deviation of 2 cc. So this is the population standard deviation. So let me put 2 here, and what I want to do is I want to perform hypothesis test, and my hypothesized mean is 150 cc. Looking at the options, here I am doing this test with 95% confidence level, and my alternate hypothesis is that mean is not equal to the hypothesized mean, and this is what I wanted. If this was something else, I could have chosen something else, greater than or less than. But my hypothesis here is that mean is not equal to 150 cc. So I keep this as selected, press OK, and in graphs I have number of graphs which I can draw. I can draw a histogram, individual value plot, box plot. Since I don't need any of these plots, so I will just cancel. I will not select any of these, and with this information I will press OK. So here Minitab has done one sample Z test, and you see the results here in the session window. Here it says that n is equal to 100 because there were 100 items. The mean of these 100 items is 150.271. Standard deviation of these come out to be 2.055, which is similar to the known standard deviation, but let's not bother about that. What we need to see here is look at the p-value. So anytime you do hypothesis test using a software, one value which can give you all information is the p-value. So here if I look at the p-value is 0.176. In the test which I was doing, I wanted 95% confidence level, or I wanted alpha is equal to 0.05. Now what you need to do is you need to compare this p-value with the alpha value. Now this p-value is more than the alpha value. My alpha value is 0.05 and p-value is 0.176, which is more than 0.05. So p is high. So just going back to what we learned earlier, if p is low, then null must go. If p is high, then null fly. So here p is high or higher than the alpha value. So null fly means the null hypothesis stays, and our null hypothesis was that mean is equal to 150 cc. So we really need to stick with our null hypothesis here. That means that machine volume has not changed. So there are no statistical evidences that there has been a significant shift in the machine volume. So we don't have any such evidence. So that means we don't need to do any adjustment just because the average has come out to be 150.271 instead of 150. So this is one way to do one sample Z test when you have all your information in one column. There was another option where you had summarized data. Let's open that window once again, and here I can use this edit last dialog box, and if I click on this, this opens the last dialog box. Here, instead of saying that all samples are available in the column, let's select summarize the data. So once you have selected summarize the data, then you can put the summary data here if you have that. Let's say in the example which we discussed earlier, doing manual calculation, we had 100 as the sample size. The mean of those 100 items was 150.2. The known standard deviation was 2. We want to perform hypothesis test, and our hypothesized mean is 150, and in option we are doing this with 95% confidence level. Alternate hypothesis is that mean is not equal to hypothesized mean. This is the example which we took earlier when we did manual calculation. So here, instead of directing Minitab to a particular column where all the information is, I just need to put the summary, and the summary here is the mean of samples. And with this, if I press OK, I get this second set of result here. N is equal to 100, mean is 150.2 because that's what I inputted here, and here p value comes out to be 0.317. The result is similar to what we had earlier. This is more than the alpha value. If it is a more than alpha value, then the null hypothesis stays. And null hypothesis here, if you can see, is that mu is equal to 150 cc. So this is how you use Minitab to do one sample Z test.